That's not the view I expected to come in on. Hello, everyone. Have you seen what we got today? It hit noon. If you were in the Discord, everyone was like, they forgot about us. We're not getting anything today. And then 1 o'clock, people are like, maybe. And then by 2, everybody had kind of stopped checking. And then we saw it pop up and we have so much stuff. I haven't even been able to look at it myself yet. Lazy Gamer Cat, welcome in. Yeah, going to explode is kind of that's the vibe for the amount of stuff that we just got today. It dropped at 2 only a half hour ago. I let the trailer play through once and I was just like overwhelmed with things, and I was like, I can't the video is gonna take me so long that the update will drop before I get there, and I'm sure that other people are excited, so I thought it'd be best if we just look at all this stuff together. We can talk about what you see, what I see, what are you most excited about, things like that. But there is so much, because even since I started setting up stream, they have now also dropped the patch notes. I haven't even looked at those yet. There is so much stuff. Oh my gosh. And so today is going to be the last day that you see this set of starting soon, ending screens, because tomorrow we will be switching to the update 5 set of things, because the update is dropping in less than 24 hours. Somehow they have given us less than 24 hours to prepare for this. And I'm like, I don't even have my thumbnails ready. I had been working on them, and now I think they're going to all be different because they dropped this trailer and it has like beautiful stuff in it. But 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, June 7th, update 5 launches. This is the least amount of warning I think we have ever gotten for an update. I've been asking for a minimum of 2 weeks because I know people want to plan. You need to take off work. Some people, you don't need to, but some people are like, hey, I might as well. I'm not doing anything else. And you plan for it. And like, I try to plan around it. And less than 24 hours left. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, it drops. Right now, for reference in Eastern, it is 2:34 in the afternoon. So you can convert it to whatever your local time is, but it'll be 9 a.m. Eastern. The whole everybody. We'll be streaming it tomorrow. Honestly, I don't tend to be up and ready in time to stream for 9 a.m., so it might be a little bit after, so you could get a little bit of a head start, but sometime between 9 and noon tomorrow we'll start. I'm thinking probably 10-ish, but it depends. I'm also wondering, last time they dropped the update at 9, and then they dropped the star path at 10, so I'm wondering if they'll do something similar. But we have the 9 a.m. tomorrow, so we're definitely streaming tomorrow, and we'll be streaming probably all day. We're work lurk friendly, so if you have to work and you want to see what's going on, I'd be happy to have you come to stream. Everything should be work safe. We're just playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, looking at all the things that we can find. So they dropped this trailer on Twitter, and then they dropped a second one on YouTube, and I hope that they are the same. Has anybody watched? I watched the one on Twitter, but I realized when I make Twitter full screen, it doesn't go into OBS. Yeah, I think a lot of people want to call into work tomorrow. There is a lot of stuff. I feel like they weren't kidding when they said this is the biggest update yet. Yeah, you were thinking Wednesday? I was really hoping for next week. I put in my post, I thought they'd tell us the date on the 5th. Yeah, I need to rewatch it too. That's why I was like, we're going to rewatch it together. We're probably going to rewatch it multiple times together and kind of stop and look at the different things that we can see. And I think I might put on the one from YouTube because I think we can make it bigger. And I'm hoping that it's the same, but also we should have speed controls on there. So if we wanted to like slow it down to look at things. But we did see, I don't know if you saw the video I put, what was it, yesterday when they put out the star path. Somebody in Discord was joking, haha, look, the octopus tentacle on the sleeve looks like a 6. And then I was counting and I was like, haha, there's only 7 tentacles you can see on the back, so maybe it's June 7th. And we were just being ridiculous. So the idea that it actually dropped on June 7th is kind of funny. Yeah, I was like, I expected to have at least a week in advance or several days so that I could grind more materials and Dreamlight and things, and I have not been doing that. So yeah, I need to do that. But I also feel like I shouldn't do a super long stream today because tomorrow's going to be long. Update 4, whatever it was, the last one, we streamed for like 9.5 hours or something like that, and I hardly even noticed. And then like 7.5 hours the next day. So we'll be doing things. But yeah, tomorrow, 9 a.m. it launches, less than 24 hours away. Ridiculously short amount of warning there. Is this big enough, or should I make it bigger? This is going to be the trailer that they released. You set your alarm for I should probably set my alarm, but like, how do you sleep? We've got this basically, you know, big exciting thing. Let's see if that's the mini player. Are we in theater mode? Oh, whoops. Don't start yet. They can't see it.
Now
I've cropped it for patch notes and Twitter viewing and not. So here, let's put more of that in the screen. Oh no. I know you can't see this, but y'all just disappeared. And that's fun. There we go. I think this should, because you know there's so much. There's so much. I think this might be different, because how does... Oh no, I guess they are the same. But this one I think we'll be able to see. I don't know if they're different in different places. Let's see. Do you want volume on the trailer? I usually shut it off. Let's see. We do this.
I'm hoping that soon.
They look the same? All right, then we'll go with this one because we can watch it at slightly better quality. And then remind me after we look at this to turn the switch volume back on, but I'll turn the switch volume off so that we have the trail. Oh, actually, we might need to do it. We may not. It's YouTube, and YouTube searches for copyright by audio. So actually, we're going to watch it without sound, but we're going to turn. Oh, what? How do you not have captions? Yeah, I bet. I understand the running around scare. I was like, what? The whole time. All right. So we're not going to have sound. Watch it with your own sound. The only line that I noticed was something about Fairy Godmother saying like kindness overcomes all the things. And it does have some nice music, but I'm afraid of the YouTube coming in and striking us or something. Because this doesn't have a streamer safe or subtitles. Oh, yes, hang on. My subtitles are, their subtitles, they don't work. I keep trying to, I can't believe they put out a public video without subtitles on it. Like, who does that? And my subtitles, hang on. Mine are hiding down here because I put stuff on it. Yeah, but there's like 3 lines and they're scripted, so I feel like you just upload them with your video. I mean, like mine, I rely on that to do it. More chance to see cool stuff, that's true. I could change, where is it? I can make it so I can hear audio and you can't, and I can tell you if there's something important. But yeah, we'll go through it one time together. So everybody ready? We're gonna watch. This is the Remembering update trailer for update 5 that launches tomorrow. The trailer. Oh no, go message all the way. That's why we're here, because we're all really excited and you just want to like be excited with other people. So please keep messaging all the time. So I think we'll watch it through once and then we're gonna go like back through it So here's what they gave us today. Oh, I can hear it. So biggest story update yet. I love the Kirby castle in the background. I'm just like, there's so many things. Like we've got that big fissure in the sky. Experience an epic adventure. Merlin's doing stuff. Forgotten Lands. We've got the tree house and the pumpkin house. Secret to the Forgetting. We know that. So Fairy Godmother and the tree house. And then we go to this place. Kindness can defeat anything is the thing that she says. Touch of magic to your favorite furniture. So the bed, and you see the way it's changing. I think we called that right. But also, there were stars on that wallpaper. The fire hair. They were just magic changing their clothes. Okay, I really like these and I don't want to.
I'm having a pretty good day.
The player houses though, they look so good. Like this is what I want. This part, Adventure with Wally, like Wally looks so adorable. Are we time traveling? Like what's with the old timey outfits? June 7th. June 7th. Like, oh my gosh. And then there's more. This looks so pretty. Okay. So much stuff just packed into there. So we've got the beach house. Amazing. I like that it actually looks really different. I know. I don't want to spend, I don't have the money to spend on this game, but they're finally starting to make things that I really like. You're right, Katie. Those are the outfits from the film that he watches. Gonna like travel into the film, or do you think we're gonna like recreate it? Are we gonna learn to dance? I know, this is the first time I'm like, I want all the things. Like you finally got my aesthetic. Like the regular castle, it's cute, I get it. This castle, oh wait, I want that. The beach house looks amazing. The tree house in the Forgotten Lands does look really cool. I agree. I think it's going to be our house or one of our houses or something like that. Furniture editing as possibly only a set of items. Agreed. I don't think it'll be everything. Hi, son. Welcome back to you too. The beach house is your favorite? Yeah, no room on the beach. Maybe we'll be making room on the beach. That is one of the things that I want to do is decorate because I need to make space, not just for the cool stuff we're getting, but to be able to do any of the questing and things, right? Kick everybody out. The beach house is for you. So there's, yeah, there's a lot. There's so much stuff in there, and so much of the stuff finally looks really cool. Like, please give me a sale on moonstones. You know, that's what I need along with this update to make up for the less than 24 hours notice. We can go. There's also patch notes. Do you want to look more at the video and kind of like pause at different places so we can actually see all the stuff they packed in, or do you want to do patch notes first? Is half speed enough? The speed controls get weird when you have the sound on, but they're helpful for visuals. Blah. All right, so if we go at half speed, we can pause this time to kind of look at the stuff. So we have this. I think they're just telling us like it's the same castle, but I'm not sure. It's kind of that similar portal. I really love the way that this castle looks. Okay, enjoy your dinner. Come back anytime. All right, do we have anything in the Mickey shot? This is that Mickey scratching his head at the night thorns. I'm a little bit wondering with the giant night thorn here, are we gonna see like more night thorns taking over the valley in this update, like big ones that we need something else to kind of get rid of. Because you've got like the skinny one off on the left and then this giant one on the right, and neither of those are the ones that we've been removing for a while. I'm so glad I didn't go in and clear all my night thorns today. Oh, in one of the shots it looks like they're gone around the castle. Was that the first shot? I wonder if we'll be clearing them from the castle, and that's how. Yeah, somebody mentioned in this shot, it looks like we're in the glade. Okay, one of the later ones. We'll have to pay attention to that. That we have the raccoon in the glade. Why do we have the raccoon in the glade? Is it just our companion and they're over here? Also, maybe it's just, is it just where I paused it? That it looks like the raccoon is holding one of the new little fireflies? Like, he probably isn't, but it looks like he is, and if my raccoons could, like, catch fireflies for me for some reason, that would be fun. Is there anything else in this part? I mean, it's hard because things look so different. I think this is just that video loading, but in my head I was like, oh no, we're loading. Okay, it's not really holding it. So we have this with the big fisher in the sky, going to the dark thing. Do we see anything like interesting up here? No, don't. Merlin is like whining in this shot very loudly with the sound. Oh, it didn't snap back. There we go. So I don't notice anything in here. I want these backgrounds. Like, give me these backgrounds so I can do things with them. So we've got Merlin doing something with the well. Just got normal things. Is this pillar unlocked here or is it still swirling? I'm thinking it's just drawing our attention to it because probably we'll be dealing with that. Have we always had stumps? The raven. And then here's our treehouse shot. And so we have the treehouse, we have the pumpkin house. Transformation happening within the pumpkin house, I guess. I don't see anything else obvious. Oh, wait. Have we had no green fires in these Forgotten Land shots? I mean, I think we've all been assuming we're getting rid of the green fires. And anything else you see or want to stop on, let me know. But yeah, if I look here, like, I don't think I could walk this far. I just did welcome in. Yeah, I'm thinking Wally villager skin. Super cute too. But no green fires. I'm thinking that there's, if you're way more familiar with the layout, you can tell what layout changes have happened here, and I'm not sure. So we do have night thorns. The action that we're doing here is like get rid of the night thorns. So is this gonna like, will this appear? Is this gonna be in a new part of the Forgotten Lands that we open up and then we like clear the night thorns from it with extra power or something? Because it has some of the big ones and some of the smaller ones on it. The music is super ominous, despite what I thought it was going to make a hidden Mickey, to be honest. It's hard to tell what everything is with all the lighting. I was looking at like this shape up here too. Like, is that something else? So yes, going through the portal. And this is where she says, never forget, kindness can defeat anything. And so we're at the Forgotten styled castle. And then the touch of magic stuff. which we'll have to explore because it seems like there's a lot of it.
This is an island I can spend some time on.
So I think because of the way that they're applying things, that you can do like everything at once and then select the individual pieces. Yeah, because that went under it. Okay, is this a Touch of Magic lamp? Is this Touch of Magic wallpaper? I don't know, like at all. But because of the way that they came in, I was like, maybe. Because I'm pretty sure we have that star. I'm not sure we have the stuff on the lamp as motifs. Because like in these other shots, they're not. The tabletop might have been. Okay, so Star Path, we've seen most of this before, but the like the blue fire forge thing, that's pretty cool. And the fire hair in the last Star Path video I did, I was like, I wonder if there'll be a fire hair because we had the water and the grass, and there is. It is not what I was expecting for a fire hair. I don't think there's anything else in this shot that we haven't seen. Like we can see the rest of the couch. Oh, the pillar. Did you see? We can go back, like, hang on. It's like as it starts to fade on the right side, see this? Some sort of a pillar with like water droplets on it. I like the idea of pillars. I like the idea of those colors. I don't know that I'm big on them being together. Okay, well, stop that one mid-turn. So that's the raven that we saw that looks like a phoenix. We've got the bike that was in the blog post. Her outfit and stuff seems similar. Is that a different version of the water hairstyle? It doesn't look as smooth, but it looks like it looks more like water to me. Is it possible that it's gonna be not like just a hairstyle, but that it could be like a coloring that makes your hair look like water regardless of which thing it's in? Hi, Christian. Yes, we were talking about the update being tomorrow. Less than 24 hours to go. We're looking at the trailer very carefully, and then we have a ridiculous amount of patch notes to go over because there is, if you can believe it, more than just what's in the trailer. We love the bike. Yeah, I think the bike is from Elemental. I was thinking it was maybe from Luca at first. Okay, these tools, I really like the way they have them displayed, but I like the tools. I also feel like I should be able to have unlocked these tools as I'm leveling up my character. I really like the tool skins. Like, they're very Maleficent-y. Yeah, well, I was being silly with my guests yesterday because I was just like, ha ha ha, what if we like count these things and this thing? Never expecting that would turn out to be the real thing. But the tool skins, I like these. I imagine we're gonna see more of them, but
don't
these,
take on too much. We're here.
This is a nice aesthetic. I wonder what else they're gonna do. Also, please make them cheap and put moonstones on sale. We have this stuff, which I think we're still in the section where they're telling us about the premium shop stuff. Except that this is clearly like turning red. It's got the red pandas on it. This might too. So if it wasn't in this section, I would have thought that these are more Star Path things because they seem like they would be. Like, I don't want these in the premium shop. Is this wallpaper new too? I don't think I've seen it before. Oh, I do like the flower petals fall. All right, so we have this whole like Big Hero 6 setup with the Baymax chair. Wait, is this like him in charging form? I really want Baymax as a character. He'd be adorable. But the whole desk setup and things. I think whatever, I don't know if it's the dresser or whatever's on top of the dresser is the item. You still have game sound on, right? So you can hear the humming. But yeah, it looks like this will be like a whole set of things. I think we're in the premium shop section of the video, so keep that in mind. Lollipops on the desk. All right, so we have umbrellas. They're literally just showing us the same umbrella with different things on it. The balls around the outside still look weird. Guest appearance by Wally in the background.
Those night thorns are the worst, am I right?
So with the way that the colors are changing, I know it still says some items may require purchase. We're still in the premium shop section. But like, I look at these umbrellas and I'm thinking, they look like ones that I should be making in the Touch of Magic thing. Like, I am not, unless you, and this is something else that I had sort of wondered. What if the premium shop or the Star Path had like templates for some of the new Touch of Magic stuff? Like, you had to get the umbrella and then you could make custom umbrellas. You had to get the rug and then make custom rugs. And I really hope not. But like, maybe because of where this is in the section of the video and that it still says some items may require purchase. And that's like the only thing in here that's not default. The other thing I wonder about, have we always had like the aurora going on up here? Is there more of this? It seems like there's a lot more clouds back here, but also I thought dead flowers got watered in the rain. Do they not? Because we have a lot of dead flowers. Like, more than I typically have. Oh no, that just seemed out of place. Multiple player houses.
Ah, now this is an island I can spend some time on.
Okay. It's really good. It's really well done. This seems bigger and lower than I'm used to. Wonder what, those are just regular beach things, right? I'm just like looking into things a bit too much. But the beach house skin looks so good. It's got a tire swing. Do you think we'll be able to sit on the tire swing? I mean, probably not. But that makes me want to decorate a beach. Those new hammocks would go great with it. I wish I could put somebody else who's got a like meh house in like this house. This one. Oh, hang on. We'll go back. Yeah, I think we could do with a little bit more interaction in the game with the different items. I really like this one. I did say when we first got that full image of the Forgotten Castle, I was like, can I have something like that, an aesthetic like that for like my house or for the main castle? I really like this. Like, yeah, this has got really nice vibes. The floating tower on top, all the twisty shapes. Decorating for Halloween with this, but kind of at any time. It looks really good. I thought we'd have to wait for Halloween for kind of this sort of vibe. I'm still hoping for a pumpkin house for us or something really cool for Halloween, but this one I feel like I might actually use somewhere. I don't know. But it looks really nice. I don't have the money to spend, but I want it. So good job on them for that. Oh, a different holiday for each biome. That would be really neat. And then you'd have enough, like a way to use all that stuff we've been acquiring. The tower bobs up and down, the floaty one. Okay, go on a new adventure with Wally. So we've got this, who, I don't remember who mentioned it, but he's dressed up like the movie that he watches. So we have a new Dreamlight style for Wally. We don't know how we're gonna get that new Dreamlight style. So it could be Star Path, except, oh no, it says at the bottom, Dream Bundle available for purchase in the premium shop. is a dream? I don't want dream bundles to come yet. It does say a new adventure with Wally. We're seeing outfits for us, so probably 2, because in the next shot we'll see another one. A Dreamlight style for Wally. Dapper Wally is adorable, and we have seen in some of the past interviews with Gameloft, they talked about that there would be significant content available for purchase. Not like play to win, like you won't be able to pay to speed up your pumpkins growing, but that there could be additional quests and storyline type of things. So I think like side quests. What I'm hoping is that this is not the way that we get Eve. I am a little bit concerned considering they were charging like $50 or something for like a dozen items in the premium shop. How much do they think a side story, a Dreamlight style, 2 outfits are going to be? What if this is how we end up getting, what if this is the only way that you can unlock Eve, for instance? Like, what is this going to be? And I'd like to check it out, but I'm also like, I need the money to do that. But I want to know what it is so we can all figure out if that's something that we'd want. If it could be purchasing things with Dreamlight, that would be really nice. Except it says it's a dream bundle available for purchase in the premium shop. So I feel like this is going to be a new, not just cosmetic thing that they are starting to add to the premium shop. I thought the premium, like, I thought we'd have the cosmetic premium shop and then we would have like DLC bundles that would be coming later for like side story expansions from the way they talked about it with new characters and stories and realms and things. So I wonder what this will be like.
So sunny. I don't think
Yeah, it would be a nice use of Dreamlight. I don't love that this is in the premium shop. I mean, if it was just the outfits and it costs, say, like 500 moonstones, we're good. I feel like it's going to be, because they've been overpricing stuff, that it'll probably be really expensive. But it said go on an adventure with Wally, so I feel like it's going to involve quests of some kind. I don't know. They already have so much. Do we, like... Well, this is kind of the bigger mystery of the things so far, I think. Like, what is that going to be? I wonder if that'll be in the premium shop. Like, is it going to rotate, or is it going to be something that'll be available? Like, maybe a static one. Maybe you'll have, like, a dream bundle available for each, you know, major update cycle, and then the smaller cosmetic things will rotate. I don't really want like story things to rotate. I want those to be available to people for a longer period of time. I also just, I want them out of the premium shop. All right. Did we get any other information here? No. Oh, we get this. That hat on her was so confusing to me because I saw it as being related to elemental with the fire. I guess maybe it's feathers or something. But it looks like he's doing the little dance. You see the little music notes. I wonder if this is maybe a way to unlock emotes, not just outfits. And so you could like learn the little dance or something. It's gotta be a full outfit on her, right? Just like the outfit and then the hat. Well, he has a little hat he can take off too. That's really cute.
Oh gosh.
And he does dance.
Sure is nice today.
Wait. Okay. Remember in the house trailer, we were like, are those new emotes for our character? Because they did this that we just saw. They did the clap and they did the like, I don't know. Okay, we got it. The little arm movement. And right now we don't have those options. So I wonder if the emotes for your character might be unlocked as part of this dream bundle. So like cosmetic skins, but then also maybe that has to do with the emotes for you and the character.
Okay, listen.
That could be an
don't take on
interesting
too
way to
much.
do
We're
it.
here for you.
Because you have games like Fortnite where you like you're unlocking emotes separately or in a bundle. So that might be how they do that. Since those would be fully optional things, they're not going to affect gameplay. But they could be helpful for pictures or once we get to multiplayer. Okay, this is that same... I've been photoshopping this image for hours, so I recognize that. Free update tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. We don't have any platforms added, right? That's all the same. And then we have one more scene after this, I think. This one. So inside the Forgotten Castle, ridiculous amount of night thorns. We have what appears to be 6 a.m. free. All right, well, you can just like pull up the stream. We'll probably not start at 9 a.m., you know, so you can take your time getting up, you know, pull up the stream on a laptop or something. You don't have to leave bed. What is this like swirling thing here? It's got like lights coming out of it. We have night thorns everywhere. The interior of this castle looks different. We have this. This is the Maleficent throne. Is that significant? Or at least it looks very much like the Maleficent throne that we got from the Star Path last October. We've got it like blasting into the other realm. So many night thorns. Where does this door go?
Am I right?
Are we gonna have doors up there? Oh good, you can play from bed. But you'll be up early too.
Did you know you're practically
If we zoom in, do we get anything else? I don't know what's going on up here. Like, whatever this is feels very out of place with the orange and yellowy kind of colors. They almost look like stacks of candy corn or something. We've got a lot of these. I don't know if they're like magic mirrors or something, but it's weird the way they overlap with this grate as if they were stuck on. And then we have this other kinds of windows. We have a pillar that's fallen over. We've got this door. We have more of these. Are these going to be just decorative or is something going to happen?
Okay, listen. Don't take on too much. We're here for you.
Is this just a really weird view of the staircase? No. Something like this is... Oh, chandelier maybe? Like these are candle holders and it's kind of fallen down. Anything up in the side? I'm going to zoom in. Something. Okay, look at this. We've got bushes from the Forgotten Lands because our dragon is kind of made out of those with the night thorns growing out of them.
So much to explore.
This looks like ice in the background, like the big ice shard things. Yeah, and this is the Maleficent throne item. Is it facing away from us? And then this, I'm guessing, our shadow self up here. So we have ice in the background. Wait, is that ice up above that's coming? Oh yeah. I focus on these tiny pieces and there's one enormous in the middle. Can we see, are they just going into the other castle? I think so. We've got the railing there and stuff. So we've got definite stuff from the Forgotten Lands here. We have definite stuff from Frosted Heights here.
I can't believe I found Simba.
When you first
he's
saw
alive.
Emperor Zurg. It does look kind of like that. Our shadow selves kind of does look like Emperor Zurg. Right. So I feel like there's a lot going on. They do have a really creepy face, like more so than before. The update launches tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. We have officially been told, we have been going through the official trailer, just dropped at 2 p.m. Eastern today. So we're going through that. That's what this image is from. So we have less than 24 hours before the update officially drops. This is the final scene in the trailer. And it's this. This is the official Disney Dreamlight Valley. trailer, and there's a lot. Is there anything else after this? I don't know. You don't have sound, but there's like evil cackling going on. Oh, it sounds even extra evil because I'm on half speed and I have the audio, so it lowers the tone of it so much. So even if we go back, so the very starting, we don't have the Night Thorns anymore. We have Forgotten Lands on the left, we've got Frosted Heights on the right, and we can kind of actually see it in their opening. I'm back to the beginning. I was just like, I thought I saw a pumpkin and I was looking at it.
I'm hoping that soon I can be.
We can come back to the trailer, but do you want to look at the patch notes? Because, oh my gosh, patch note. Let's check their Twitter just one more time to make sure they haven't tweeted more things at us. So if you're on Twitter or if you're on YouTube, you can kind of see it. You're never too late. But we did, if you haven't watched the trailer, here is a minute and a half. We can let it play through tiny. There is a ton in the trailer. There is a ton in the patch notes. I think we're going to go look at the patch notes yet, which tell us all the things that we saw in the trailer in word form. And that's also where they tell us a ton more information. But it drops tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. So we have less than 24 hours until it actually launches, which is ridiculous. So this is the last day that you will see the starting soon and ending screens that I have, because I have to make new ones for tomorrow. I want some of these scenes. I'm trying to pick out, like, should I do
really
my starting and
in their own
ending
way.
and thumbnails and things using like some of the dark the Forgotten Castle images? But yeah, there is a lot. I would say rewatch the part of the stream that you missed because we talk about a bunch of it, but these house skins look amazing. There's something happening with Dreamlight bundles, and I'm hoping that the patch notes will tell us a little bit more. But new premium shop items. Oh, here. I'm gonna mute for just a second so I can. Well, there is, yeah. It's kind of like you blink and you miss things. All right, I have not looked at the patch notes at all. I think we could zoom in some on these. Let me move this over. There we go. All right, so this is from their official website if you want to go and reference those. I'll put the link in the chat. So we're looking at, these are the patch notes. This is where they tell you each update, everything that's going to be in it, all the big things and small things. And typically they say and more because there's always more stuff. So June 7th, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Yeah. I forget that I left it on so you can see the cursor too.
Wow, you are really good.
So it's no secret that previous update was a huge one for the team, bringing in blah, blah, blah. Excited to share a breakdown. The Remembering launches June 7th. In addition to the customary bug squashing and improvements you've come to expect, we have new character. New character? Do they mean a new character? New characters? Or like new character as in new vibe? The biggest story update yet, and a bundle of new features that will help you further shape the valley in your own image. That sounds creepy, among other things. All right, new content and improvements. This is where they tell us all the big things. Biggest story update yet. The story behind the Forgetting comes full circle. So we knew that. Fairy Godmother, along with her friendship quest, arrive in the valley, answering the long-standing question of who does that pumpkin house belong to? Who does that giant pumpkin belong to? So we have those confirmed. Celebrate all things Pixar with a brand new Wonder of Pixar Star Path featuring exclusive items from upcoming feature film Elemental, as well as Inside Out, Finding Nemo, and Finding Dory, and Turning Red. So we knew that. We've seen some of those items. Even more new optional items are on their way to the premium shop for a limited time. Dark Castle house style that we saw, vacation-inspired dream styles for multiple characters. Don't put those in the premium shop. Give me those in a Star Path. Seriously, that would have made for such a good like summer vacation Star Path where you have multiple dream styles, you have that beach house. That's what I want you to do, Gameloft. But vacation-inspired dream styles for multiple characters. I'm definitely thinking that we're gonna see that Merlin in the Bermuda shorts from the movie. That has to be one of them, right? Animal companion skins. We talked about this as a possibility. So skins for your animal companions. I wonder what those are going to be like. So like you have a squirrel, but now you can buy a top hat skin and put it on any of your squirrels. That's what I'm thinking. I think Stitch is serenading us in the background. Let me see him. Oh, there he was. And now he's gone because I'm trying to control the camera when all I can see is that little corner. Oh, there he is. Anyway. Dreamlight styles, or animal companion skins. So I'm thinking that's what it is, kind of like Dreamlight styles for existing animal companions, but it is possible that they're thinking of these the same way we had the like pink glowy ones and the blue glowy ones. And much more. We saw the much more with the tool skins. Browse with confidence. Preview the in-game models of items in the premium shop before purchasing them. Thank you. Thank you. This is something that we have needed because those tiny pictures did not even show you all of the items, let alone see what they would look like in a preview. That's a really good idea. Premium shop refresh time has been adjusted to tomorrow, 9 a.m. It was originally going to be Friday, so if there is stuff currently in the premium shop right now that you want, you need to get it before the update drops tomorrow. New shipment alert! Scrooge's store has received a new batch of items to collect, including a range of pumpkin-themed goods. Really, 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 really? If you've been to my YouTube homepage, you know that, like, pumpkins, Halloween, thorny things are my vibe. Welcome in, Bella. Pumpkin-themed things in Scrooge's store. I'm trying not to get too excited because remember last time they told us there was going to be this whole set of mushroom things and there were like 2 pieces of furniture that nobody really noticed were mushroom themed. A really long time. But pumpkin themed stuff, I will take it all. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. I will take that all. To help track which items from Scrooge's store you've added to your collection and which you haven't, a red dot will be displayed on store items that are not yet owned. That is exciting. I thought it would kind of go the other way, but I will take any sort of keeping track of stuff because I am in there so often. I'm like, okay, another beach towel and umbrella. And then I'm like, wait, I didn't know these came in multiple colors. Have I got this one or not? Yes, and if you are like, I play on Switch, scrolling through this collections tab is not fast. So this is so helpful. So helpful. Yeah, I keep buying the same thing over and over because I'm like, oh, that's cool. Or wait, I don't know if I have a color of that, or I'll miss a color of something because I'm like, well, I already have a whatever, not realizing that it was actually different. Make your mark on the valley with the expanded Touch of Magic feature, allowing customization of furniture using your hard-earned motifs. So yes, customizable furniture. Bring a little more style to rainy days in the valley with new umbrella hand accessories. Okay, so they're doubling down on the, here's some umbrellas. Yeah, checking on the ordering is a good way to do it too. All right. Umbrella. You can now place multiple different player houses, so I can't place like 3 of my yellow house. Is that what we're saying? Throughout the valley, please note only one instance of each given house style can be placed. That better mean that the pink original house, the yellow original house, the green original house are separate. I hope. Yes. I hope that we can share our designs at some point as well. I'm hoping that that's still hiding in the patch notes that I haven't read yet, but I don't think so. I want it to be. Step up your wardrobe, use the new mannequin feature to save, display, and instantly change your favorite outfits at a press of a button. It does say save, so maybe they'll be in our thing. Roads in the valley have received a glow up, allowing you to add borders to them. Yes, so the mannequins, at this point, a lot of us have probably even forgotten that they exist, but being able to save the outfit maybe is going to show up in our wardrobe menu, not just on the mannequin. Roads have borders. You can add borders to roads. You better not be making me craft them one border piece at a time for a ton of materials, though. Just like let me press the add borders button or something. Customize the look of your tools with premium tool skins. We saw some of those examples in the trailer. A news feed to the start menu to help keep you in the loop of all the latest updates. This is really helpful. Like, I know some of you probably found this channel because you're not on Twitter, you don't get the updates from Gameloft about things, and so you find those things when somebody on YouTube posts them or somebody else posts them somewhere. So now, at least when you log into the game on the start menu, they will tell you some of the news.
I don't think I'd ever have wanted to run from my
This one. I saw briefly somebody tweet this, and I am not happy about this one. Added a toggle to the options menu on high-performance hardware like PCs, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X that allows players to increase the Valley item limit, allowing for placement of 1,200 unique objects and 6,000 total objects, including duplicates. You will note PlayStation 4, which is an older console, and the Switch, and Mac have all been excluded from this. And I don't like that. I think you need to keep it the same for everybody. Because how does this work if you're doing crossplay? You know? So like a lot of people play on Switch and on PC. So if you toggle that on PC, you do a bunch of decorating, and then you go back to Switch, what happens to all your stuff? What happens to like your 6,000 pumpkins? How does that work? I think they should not have done that. I think you figure out how to make it work. Lots of other games have figured out how to make it work, and you wait until you can do that. Especially leaving out Mac. Like, do you know, I run all of my stuff on a Mac. I've been considering getting the game on it. So like leaving that platform out too. The only other thing I can think about here is that both Mac and Switch are extremely regulated. So if this is, we figured out how to do it later, then couldn't get it through the approvals process, because on Mac and on Switch it is more complicated and longer. I could see that being a thing, but I would rather that they just like, I really don't like when a crossplay game doesn't release things that are for everybody. Like, I think that just is not very helpful. Like, fix some of the other stuff first, or just remove the item limit. I can see when my game's having issues, or have a thing that says, hey, you're getting close to where we think it might be difficult. Or give me an option to turn off the animation for crops, because I'm sure that's using a lot more graphical memory. And like, if I could turn that off and reallot it to objects. This is the one thing that I'm like not so excited about, because we do have an Xbox in the house, but I don't have it on there. It seems weird to me. And I really want to see how the people who go from Switch to PC, which is a lot of people, how that works. I guess this, and PlayStation, the only thing you have crossplay with is older PlayStation, so how does that work? Yeah, the crops are what make your game start freaking out on Xbox. That's what it used to be on Switch. It's definitely gotten a lot better. But it seems like some of the sound, some of the added effects that I like, they're cool, but I don't need them. You currently, because it is in early access, if you want to use the crossplay feature, you would need to buy it on each platform that you want to use it on. Oh, a constant log click. That's not great. Katie, are you playing on a newer Xbox on the S or X? Like, is the game gonna let you increase your object limit? 'Cause if so, it sounds like maybe that's not a great idea for them to do. But yeah, if you play on any platform other than PlayStation, PlayStation does not participate in crossplay. That's a PlayStation decision, not a GameLoft decision. Oh yeah, an old one. I know ours was like, tried to play No Man's Sky on it, and it was interesting in terms of loading. So I can just imagine this game on it is probably similar issues to the Switch and then some. But if you say have it on the Switch and then you buy another copy on the PC, you can use the cloud save very carefully to play the same game, like keep your same save file across both platforms. I'm really close to the item limit, so I think today we're going to take some stuff down so that we have a shot at playing the game tomorrow when we get the update. Added Steam and Epic Game Store achievements. That's kind of neat. I wonder if those are, does that...
Don't forget.
No, Mac isn't on Steam. Mac is on its own thing. Redacted root vegetables again. Redacted... Oh, it means... I don't know the last one, but we're talking about potatoes, I guess? Something. So there's going to be more potato stuff, which is really exciting. Part of me wants to join the Discord where they figure that out because it seems really fun. All right, bug fixes. So if you've been having problems with things, So fixed an issue that caused all the passion lilies in the Frosted Heights biome to appear red on the ground, but would switch to correct color when you pick them up. So that visual glitch that we talked about being potentially, is it Alice in Wonderland? I haven't said anything about that. Fixed an issue which prevented players from cooking the Dream Fizz recipe, so we can do that finally. Fixed an issue which caused certain guest giver... What? Which caused certain... Oh, quest. What is a guest giver? Quest giver icons to display inappropriately in their frames. We saw that with Nala's, like, I don't know, it was like really dark, like it was a minor thing. Issue with Scrooge's store would appear empty, so no more empty stores for folks. Fixed an issue in which the game would open in a small window for some PC players, preventing interaction with the game. That would have been frustrating. Fixed an issue which prevented memory shards and star coins from spawning when watering dried flowers or removing small night thorns. I didn't even know that was supposed to happen. Fixed an issue which prevented players from buying or selling items from Goofy's stall. Stitch's hobby quest fixed an issue, prevented some from giving him the TV. Stalking your territory quest fixed an issue, prevented from removing the mustache. It seemed like it was stuck at first, but if you hit the right buttons, you were fine. Collect them all, stranger from the outside quest. Fixed an issue where alien toys would occasionally appear in unreachable locations. Hi, Brick, welcome in. So if you have been stuck on Buzz's alien quest, tomorrow you will finally be able to do it because they will have fixed the location of those aliens. A story to tell quest. Fixed a thing where the photo the player takes is not recognized. Yeah, that was a thing. Eyes in the dark. Fix the thing with it freezing and reverting to an earlier stage, and in which a slimy bug under a rock is unreachable. Remy's recipe book. Fixed a thing with peanuts being required and disappearing from inventory. Fixed a thing where it wouldn't recognize taking a picture with Mirabelle. Yes, fixed Mirabelle's icon appearing on the map but then her not being there. And an issue with oysters stopped spawning in Dazzle Beach. You know, I have only gotten like 2 oysters in the past month.
You are really getting
Fixed an issue which caused the Raven Wings item to repeatedly flap every few seconds. You mean it wasn't supposed to do that? I thought that was an added feature. But they could get pretty intense. Fixed an issue which caused some items to appear visible through walls. Fixed instances of users experiencing initialization error 10, various visual and sound optimizations, and fixes optimizations, performance stability things. And you can check if there's an issue that you're worried about. Check the Trello tracker. You can see on the board if they know about it, if they're working on it, if it's gonna be fixed. Sign up for their newsletter if you like getting information by email. And then those are their socials at the bottom. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff.
I don't think my ancestors
Where did my thing go? Well, let me see if we have anything additional in the Discord. It's all over the place. So what do you think? What do you think so far? There's a ridiculous amount of stuff. There's so much stuff. I can't even get through. The Discord has gone through like pages and pages and pages since I was last in it. Brooke! I noticed, Brooke, you haven't been here from the beginning, huh? Because the update drops in less than 24 hours, so 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. And they gave us the entire trailer. Yeah. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. They gave us less than 24 hours notice. This didn't drop until 2 p.m. today. Do y'all want to watch the trailer one more time? Especially since we've had people coming in. Oh, right, your fridge. I forgot about that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, so lots going on. We'll play the trailer again. So they dropped this at 2 p.m. and it's ridiculous because the actual update drops tomorrow 9 a.m. So this is the last day for all the non-update 5 stuff. Oh, there's 2 little crocodiles in the corner that I didn't see the first time. I wonder if we're going to be able to do more things with the companions. I know they didn't mention that. They don't have to mention everything. Is that a chair? There was something in a weird place on the right side of that scene. Oh, wait, are we still in? We're still in half speed. That's why it took so long. And this is like the 4th time we've watched this, and it's still like so much stuff. Was the wardrobe the green one? Possibly Touch of Magic? I want these things, but not in the premium shop.
Hannah and family.
And like, why the umbrellas?
Nobody is left behind. Or captain. I think Gameloft should just gift us a bunch of moonstones so that we can explore all those things and see what they look like, so that other people know if they want to buy them or not. Yeah, so for anybody who missed the trailer the first 3 times that we watched it or something, that was the trailer. The update drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, so less than 24 hours away. We will be streaming it, probably not exactly at 9 a.m. I'm going to make sure that it downloads to the Switch safely, and I typically will start it up so that everything loads in, and then I will
like save, close it down, and restart the Switch so that we get the least amount of crashes during the stream, but we'll be streaming it probably all day tomorrow. The patch notes, if you want to read the stuff that we just read, this is the link for those. But if you don't want to read them, I just read them, so if you watch the stream, they'll be there. Twitter is where we found out about the actual date and time. And I don't think that they have tweeted an additional anything, although usually they tweet out the link to those patch notes. So if you have Twitter, you can watch it there. I'm wondering if they put stuff in the reply. It's just everybody's really excited. So there is a ton of stuff. Talking Star Path, which of the hairstyles are you most likely to wear? The water one, the fire one, or the leafy one? Should we go see what's happening in the game? And feel free to keep talking about all of the things, because there is so much. Oh, our game is like, it's very dark now. So we saw like 3 million different things. What are you most excited for? Oh, we talked about the item limit. Let's see. I'm gonna save before I do this because I've had the game on now for well over an hour. Don't forget to do your cloud saves today. You want to make sure your cloud saves are all up to date today before the update drops at 9 a.m. If you want any of the stuff that is currently in the premium shop, it will refresh at 9 a.m. tomorrow, not in 2 days the way that it says, so make sure you get that. But also, like, there's way cooler stuff coming, so save your moonstones. But we had talked about what the item limit is, since they are allowing certain special players to up it. So the item limit is currently 600 unique items and 3,000 things. And then we just found out that special people get to change it and double it. So if you play on a high-end PC, don't do this if you are not on a high-end PC, but a high-end PC, a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series S or X, you will be permitted to turn on a setting that doubles your item limit. And you can see I'm getting pretty close to it on Switch. But I have started putting some things away. We have no idea what's going to happen if you do that on PC and then you cloud save and switch over to, say, a Switch or a Mac where it's not permitted, or if you're on PlayStation 5 and you switch back to PlayStation 4. I don't know why you would do that, but maybe you do that. So that is the only part of the update that I'm like, I wish it hadn't. Everything else, pretty awesome. Can't wait for Fairy Godmother coming, but literally everything is so exciting. Yeah, there is so much. There is so much. Okay, let's... Okay. I am not getting an item limit increase, even if I go and buy it on the Mac, which is what I was really thinking about doing, but I think this close to an update, I should not complicate things for my game save. But I've been closer than I have ever been to getting it on Mac because the Dreamlight style, the Touch of Magic tool on desktop is so easy. It is so easy. So if you're seeing people make amazing things, they do have talent and practice and ideas and stuff, but I would guess that most of them are not doing it on a console, or at least not on a Switch. I went back to the Avatar Designer tool, and I was shocked as to how I could do things that were taking me forever on the Switch in like 2 seconds. It's so clear that the controls were designed for PC, and then they were like, well, how would you do this with a controller? I guess you just make them do this, and it's their fault. I don't know. But they are not fine control or nice or anything on here. So if you're like, wow, this is super hard, it's probably not you. Yeah, clean the kitchen today, play all afternoon tomorrow. Sounds like a good idea. Let's see, what else can we clean up? I do like that tree. I guess this part is not as much of a mess. Well, it's a mess, but it's it's not as much of an issue as some of the other biomes or areas are. I'm gonna come out of it and save because I know I need to constantly save in this game. I have never picked up the Mickey bench, apparently, so now I have that in my collection. I need to remember to do that more, but I'm always a little bit afraid to pick things up because, you know, some of the things you pick them up and you cannot put them back down again. Like the tiny bushes and the rocks and things. Yes. We'll keep you company while you clean. Oh, we could take away these trash cans. They haven't... Or maybe we should leave them and see if they suddenly become functional in the game. Okay, I like this over here, but we're gonna get rid of it. Oh, I need to make so many more. I've been trying periodically when I log in to make a few more berry salads because I know I'm gonna want to glide. I know I'm gonna have a bunch of chores to do and need that energy. And I have just not been able to catch up on my berry salad making. Do we leave this thing here? Oh, no. Leave the path alone, please. I wonder how we will get the path borders that are coming. How do you think we'll get them? Oh, these are balloon items. It's not that I don't like having stuff, it's that I'm just picturing, like, I look at each place and I'm like, where could an alien spawn that would be difficult to get to? I don't want to have that happen because I don't know what the quests will be like. So we'll probably take this out because it would make it difficult for me to get back there. These guys are probably fine. I should maybe take out some of the night thorn so I can move around, but also maybe not. A lot of the trash cans and the various amusement park rides I may have gone a little overboard with because of the community challenges, and now we don't really need that. Take that out. What else is over there? Being a little bit less careful with my camera work, so I'm sorry. Oh! I thought I had the table, not the tree. But I think we should probably clean up the meadow because it is difficult to run through, and if we have another mine shiny garnet star path task, just like no. Oh, I've never picked up that dining table. Look at all the new stuff you can get simply by picking things up in the valley. I didn't even realize that had been there the whole time. I should really do pumpkins. What Dreamlight tasks do we have? Because I am, like, so much lower on Dreamlight than I am used to being. Okay. Sell 3 vegetables, plant 5 take a picture. I got that. That's easy. Hi, V. How are you? Where are we? Camera. We will take any picture. Picture with our friends. I forgot that I'm wearing this helmet and that you can see my face when you take pictures with it. I'm alright, a little bit frantic because I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that is coming to the game and that they gave us less than 24 hours notice before the update is launching. So we'll be streaming all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna try... When did this get here? Not to stream all day today, since we've got it tomorrow. Fun is a word for it too, yes. Alright, what do we need to do? Oh, we need to sell them, not just pick them, and then we need to plant some. Do we have pumpkin seeds still? No. I think I have them in a box over here though. Oh, this is not as full as I thought it was. I'm afraid Fairy Godmother is going to require like 600 pumpkins or something for her quest. And I'll be like, no, I haven't saved enough, but we'll see. I'm considering dismantling part of the dragon, the pumpkin dragon up in the Forgotten Lands. Yes, Woody falling is so funny. I keep trying to pick him up thinking he's wood, like sticks and things. A candle that smells like a burnt match. Well, they could just call it like a birthday candle, and I think people would be very into that. We have exactly 6 pumpkins saved. Okay. Well, let's hope that we don't need like 20 of them. Did it just stop? All right, fine. It did the thing. Let's go to the meadow and clean that up because it is
Everyone here has
a mess. It does look like I have enough night thorns out that, you know, if we have a clear the night thorns task on the star path tomorrow, we'll be able to do that pretty quickly. We'll sell all of these pumpkins, so. That's it, right? I'm keeping those lobsters in my pocket because I am gonna get that pink crocodile eventually. Dreamlight. A discussion, harvest 3 fruit, easy. I'm honestly probably not gonna do some of the other ones. I'm so lazy with some of these. Here we go. Is this 3 fruit? Yes, it is. Yes. Pink croc, red fox, Saturday. I have to try to actually do it this time. Oh, I still haven't recovered some of the flowers I had to use in some of this decorating and with the last update, so it just told me to go pick mushrooms, and some of the flowers I'm missing are down here as well, so we can do those. Oh my gosh. I'm torn between gather all the things that I possibly could because the update's tomorrow, and don't even bother because you'll be gathering so many things as part of the star path tomorrow. So, you know? But I figure if there are easy things to get just a little bit more Dreamlight, that's probably worth doing. It is slow going. Okay, mine 2 minerals. We're in a good biome for mining because we can get emeralds and iron. And you could always use more iron in this game. Well, that one didn't even count, did it? So if they don't have the gemstones, then we won't get them. Yes! I was thinking, when they released that first picture from the star path, with the memory frame item from Inside Out, I was thinking of your husband's theory of the potions from the potatoes being Inside Out related. And then I look at that thing and I'm like, the memory orbs are literally the memory orbs from Inside Out. And like all of us missed it. So your husband's onto something. I think he should have a podcast on like, hey, did you notice this stuff in Disney Dreamlight Valley? Because he seems to be right. Yeah. I mean, from the potions, and it's so funny because the potions seem so much less obvious than the memory orbs to the Inside Out connection. He doesn't even play it. Well, that's it. See, he has the time to carefully observe you playing it and sees things that we miss when we're just like, I need another emerald. I need like 3 more iron ingots. How am I going to get these things? To be fair, it's been a really long time since I have seen Inside Out, so I didn't realize all the connections with it. Have we not gotten this Dreamlight task yet? Well, speaking of memory orbs, please don't crash the game. I know you've been on long enough to crash, but please don't. Okay. Good job. I'm gonna whoops. I'm gonna clear the. Can I get over here? I'm gonna clear the red dot on this so that we'll actually know if I make more Dreamlight or something. Yeah. I'm sure those conversations help too. That's where streaming is helpful because I can just like say things, and that's where when the update stuff came out today, I was like, I need people to talk to this, to talk about this with, and I feel like other people would too. Hence the impromptu stream. There's a flower. It's the white ones from this biome that I'm missing, and they look kind of blue. You know, I haven't, oh, there's a rock here. I have not been harvesting this Dreamlight fruit tree. I should probably rearrange things in this biome. Let's dump my pockets and then maybe we'll clean it up like a little bit. I feel like pre-update is de-decorating, and then the waiting period in between updates is when you do decorating. And we'll save before I go into decorating mode, even though we're not going to do a ton. It seems like you could see like parts of this biome opening up, parts of the Forgotten Lands opening up, parts of Frosted Heights potentially opening up. Aw, he collects things for you when you fall asleep playing.
Now that I've had some
It
time
is
to
really
think,
sweet.
I
Okay,
know
that was
exactly
a
what I've
weird
got to
this
do.
game with Joy-Cons thing that started the spinning. I used to farm that way because I would hold down the button and like, you know, watching something on TV and or like playing it on there and gonna fall asleep, and I'll hold down the farming button doing my pumpkins, and then like when you fall asleep your thumb comes off it and you're like, wait, what happened? And just keep doing that sometimes. Furniture mode. I think we're gonna see new things in the wardrobe menu. No! Okay, I haven't done anything fancy. We will see lots more of that tomorrow. And it's just the game reminding us like when it's good to like drink some water, stretch some, things like that. I just be walking into walls a lot in the game. It happens, you know. It just tells you how relaxing the game is, right? Your thumb doesn't let go when you fall asleep. That's impressive. You should try the sleep farming. All right, I am going to push some buttons and put you on the be right back screen, and I will be right back because my water is almost empty. You know what they didn't talk about, which I found a little surprising? Maybe, well, we don't have enough time for them to tell us. Twitch drops. So I wonder if those will be happening a little bit later, or if they're going to change the way that they're doing it. But it kind of surprised me that we didn't hear anything about it, except we have so much other stuff to keep us busy. I'm kind of glad that I don't have to also think about that. I have no idea if the stuff I picked up went in the chest or not. I think it probably did. Because I think I did save right before I tried that. There's like a coffee bush right here. Okay, yeah. So I think we lost nothing. Ugh, it's so dark in this biome. I really like the trees. They used to be really good for collecting wood. Like I just run by and they would be there. I feel like now that I have the Dreamlight tree, it gets kind of crowded over here and I don't end up getting all the wood in. Oh, see how it's so nicely lined up right there? Where else could we put this tree? What if we put it in the meadow instead? This is gonna be tricky because I know moving things from one biome to another is not something that always goes so well. You have 16 quests left. Well, at least you know you can always play this game and not get bored with it. Wait, that is not what I wanted to do. Is this any better now? I think we'll pick this. I can pick this up by hand, right? I'm gonna save it again and then go back into the decorating mode here. I just wasn't sure moving something so big from one biome to another. Well, 4 hours? Saw my cloud save sooner than 4 hours ago. Says we've only been live for an hour and a half. Really? Oh no, there is a lot that we have to look forward to, I guess. Let's see. Let's take out the rocks that I trip on all the time. Don't need those. The little fern things are probably fine. Some of these trees I really like, and some of them I don't feel like I need. Oh look, I can see things now. Although in reality, would prefer shade. But I think when I put the Dreamlight tree in here, I moved some other stuff so that it would fit, and it made it much harder to get around. Okay, that we don't need. That is something that I just kind of run into. I like the shade from this, but it's gonna go for now. Oh, I didn't even know you were a tree back here. Oh, now it's too sunny. This is weird. A few more of these rocks that I trip on are gonna go away, and then I think we'll leave this one as is, and we'll take care of some of the stuff that's like, I put it down. See that flower right here? Where am I standing? Because this flower is something that I think it's the flower I need to collect, so we're just gonna put it over here so it's I know where it is and I can pick it up. But I do like how shady this biome is, and I feel like I ruined its integrity by making it so not shady. So we'll probably put some of the trees back. But let's clean up the meadow, because the meadow, like, I can't run through here currently, and that is gonna be a problem. All right. We will save, and then we will pick up stuff in the meadow. If you are playing today, I would strongly recommend not picking up your night thorns. Do not pick up your night thorns, because there is usually a star path quest that is like, clean up 30 night thorns, and then it's like, clean up 30 more night thorns. It's possible they reset them, but that has not been the case in the past. I like Wally's Garden stuff is fine. This is sort of okay. I think I've got just like too much going on over here, so we might just take, we don't need the egg arch. Really would love a multi-select. At least you didn't clean them all up yet. Yeah, give yourself any head start you can. We've had Star Pass where it was like multiple times. It was like clear 30, clear 60. There is a cap on how many it'll spawn, but just, if you haven't done them today yet, I would just leave them alone. Depending on what happens with the story, I wonder how we're going to trigger a lot of the bigger story stuff. Like, what of the story stuff that comes tomorrow is going to be available regardless of where you are in the game versus you have to be, you know, as far along as I am on this save file. Your kitchen's clean enough already. That was some efficient work. I am impressed. Okay, Cuttlefish, I will have some water. Yeah, mine have been so much in the way lately that I've been wanting to remove them. I'm wondering if they'll give us, because with the last update, it was the first time that they had like the ice and the stumps coming back and the bones. I wonder if they'll do a task where we have to remove a certain number of those. It also just gives you an excuse, you know, today to focus on other things because you're like, that might be a Star Path task. So, you know, might as well leave it for that. I don't know why it doesn't want me to pick up these. Oh, there it is. Come on. I still am like, can I please have a multi-select and decorating mode? I'd really like that. So this should help some with my item limit. Not a ton. I think we might pick up some of the like pebbles and things where I have a whole ton of them. Darkwood stumps, like the other tree stumps that give you, yes, that would be really nice. I thought that the tree stumps that we had would give us a wider variety of wood. And they do. I do think that the theory that when we put out the green fires, the material we'll collect will probably be darkwood. I think that makes so much sense. So I am holding out for that. We do have the darkwood farm going, but it only works if I check it every half hour or something, which I don't remember to do. Which we should do a few times today. I'm wondering, like, so I see all the stuff that they did show us, and there is a lot of story stuff, but what's all the stuff that they did not? What's all the stuff they didn't show us? Because you know there's always things, they don't show you everything. Like, you could still have Cinderella hiding somewhere. You could have any number of things. I want to pick up this little light here. There we go. Thank you, game. I think we can leave the bench. This is going to go back to looking more basic so that I can move around and see what's here. I wonder if there'll be any new, I mean, there's going to be so much with the big story update and Fairy Godmother and all her friendship quests. I wonder if we'll have anything where you just kind of like find the item that kicks off a quest kind of thing. Or how are we going to get Fairy Godmother? Is it going to be a talk to Merlin situation? Is that bench going to be somewhere? Are we going to find her wand somewhere? And so I'm thinking, say I had to find her wand somewhere. Do I have, like, is that wand going to spawn somewhere that I can't reach it or that I don't notice it, that I have to search for it in this mode? If it was out here right now, would I find it? Because I'm not so sure that I would. No, why did you do that? Oh wait, do I have a L? L is the skinny one? Yes. I forget that there is an undo button here. So if I accidentally pick up my path, which I do from time to time. Let's see, this never really made it there. What else are we gonna take away? You know what? I might just take that down because the way that these night thorns are spawning, I'm not going to be able to run through here much. Do you think you'll stream it, Brooke, or are you just going to play? I did it again. Oh, also, we've had people in here that I forgot. Because, you know, lots of other things. But Brooke also streams. Does Disney Dreamlight Valley and Animal Crossing just like me. And some other random stuff. Come on. Pick it up. I think that's the path, right? Not the... You know, sometimes I miss the ability to just, like, run around in person and pick up items because these tiny lamps, which I love, but I know that I keep running into them along this path because I didn't make it wide enough, which is why I'm picking those up. But like things like that, I feel like, can I just run up to it and maybe it's not my everyday button, but being able to pick it up would sometimes be nice. Oh, all right. I've done a lot of things, so I'm gonna come out of decorating mode and save and hope that they're all still there. And then we need to do that other side where I have the teacup ride, because that is a lot. Maybe next week. Yeah, there is a ton. I feel like... I don't know. What should we start with tomorrow? I don't even... feel like I don't have much of that. Oh, this is so much easier to go through now. Why is this... The game is just taunting me with its placement of things. It's like, what if we put a rock at the bottom of the stairs? Alright, I am standing here on this side of the gazebo. Don't put anything where I'm standing or I might get stuck. Oh, wait. Am I gonna have to... I know I just said that I wanted to be able to pick things up by hand, but you know, I don't want to have to pick things up by hand. And I think that's what's gonna happen with, like, the pebbles. Yeah, I can't put it away. So I'm gonna have to actually go through there and put those away. Okay. So, I know this took forever. I was never, like... It was never quite what I wanted it to be. But we're gonna put away most of this because this is a major, like, run through this area place. And right now it's a little too crowded for me to do that, especially because it's on part of the mining path. And I'm sure we'll have some new stuff to put down. Honestly, I'm not sure I saw very much outside of... How did we take the path from under the lamp and not the lamp? But with the Pixar Star Path, what we've seen so far, I don't think I've seen very much outside decorating stuff. Like maybe that pillar that we saw. I don't know that I want to use that pillar. But even that, I could see them putting it as like an indoor only, which they need to stop doing. You're scared about the pumpkin situation. I am always like, I know I should have done more pumpkins because what if they change the selling price of pumpkins? What if something else is different? You know, like I knew. I read the patch notes for that update where they took away our ability to buy crafted items and I was like, they could do this with that. And the same thing with Kristoff's stall. I was like, it sounds like this might be a thing I don't want, and then it was. And I regretted not using the good thing while we had it. And so now every update I kind of think like, okay, what could they end up changing that I would be like, no, I should have done the thing while this was the thing. For this one, honestly, I don't know. Did anybody notice anything that felt like, maybe this could mean that this mechanic might be changing? It's not letting me put this away. Okay, I'm gonna come out and save because that is a strange behavior. And I don't want it to put everything back down or do that weird like half decorating that it does sometimes. I wonder why that was happening. So today, leave your night thorns, cook berry salad. That is kind of the, that is my main advice for prepping for the update, as well as if you have the possibility to rack up coins or Dreamlight, do that. Store all your resources. Don't sell anything that you pick today. If you can, I mean, help it. I have been waiting every update for them to like mess with things like that in a way that it would just be like, no, don't tell me. We've been good so far, so hopefully it'll continue to be good. I don't know. Do you think that the Forgotten Lands is going to expand tomorrow? Do you think we're going to see new parts of it or any other biome? Because I could see the same thing happening like with the Glade. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. That's probably fine. Like with the Glade or Frosted Heights maybe. But it seems like the Forgotten Lands could... If it doesn't expand, I think it'll probably look different. What am I picking up right now? And like, why can't I put it away? Oh, because of the big rock looking biome? Maybe. I've been wondering if those rocks that we can see, are those actually, is that like a top view of the mines? May end up changing altogether? That feels like a possibility, to be honest. I feel like there's so many things that could potentially happen. Not at first, but after some quests. Could see that. Like, we're probably not going to log into the game and the Forgotten Lands is completely different. But maybe we trigger it with quests of some kind. I had been thinking maybe a mine expansion, but now I'm thinking early summer update. I know somebody on stream, I think, or in the comments had mentioned that they were thinking that Vanellope would be like below the mountain in the Forgotten Lands kind of a thing. And then I've seen somebody has a theory in Discord as to it being her and Ralph being trapped like in the mines. And that's why there was the thing with the root beer. And that's what could happen with at least some of those passageways. And that makes so much sense because she does have that underground racetrack and stuff in the movie. Because of that, I'm like, we probably won't see expansions in the mines, but probably will in the Forgotten Lands. The glowing green things. I think it's a very, very good chance that we will be putting out the green fires. If not like exactly tomorrow, but you know, with the update, I think that has to be part of this update. Because in the trailer, I don't think we saw the green fires. So I'm guessing something happens with Fairy Godmother. Something happens with the update. I think somebody is going to be upgrading our watering can, and by upgrading our watering can, we can then put out the green fires. You put out the green fires, and then I'm thinking we get Darkwood. It doesn't have to go that way though, because who knows? But I feel like that would make sense. Am I just giving the game like way too much space to put things now? This is gonna, I mean, I thought this would help the item limit a lot more, but it doesn't really feel like it is. Maybe once I pick up all the pebbles. We do still have the pumpkin dragon going on in the Forgotten Lands, so I should probably make it a little bit easier to move around up there since we are expecting things. And if important things are going to happen up there, important items are going to spawn under a bush with my luck. So most of my Forgotten Lands is very open since we took out all the trees so that I could farm Darkwood. But the pumpkin dragon and the stuff that the... Oh, that's why I couldn't put this away, because it had an item on top of it that I didn't notice. Can I put it away now? Can't even, like, select it. There we go. So I'm thinking about dismantling the dragon. At least taking the horns, but I might change the whole thing.
I don't know what this is, but I can't put it away. Oh, is that an egg? It's probably an egg. There's still eggs everywhere. If you want more eggs, pick your eggs today. Your egg bushes. It's probably going to be the last time that we see the egg bushes in game. It sounds like tomorrow they will be finally removing them if you still had them. Like, I still have mine. I feel like I never need to buy eggs from Remy again. I wonder how much fishing is going to be in the Star Path and if it's going to get me any closer to any of the Dreamlight tasks that involve fishing, because I feel like those are some of the ones I'm the most behind on. Did I see the end of video scene in the promo? I did, with the inside of the Forgotten Castle. I really love the aesthetic in there. There's so much going on though. Like, I feel like we watched it like 4 times and I'm still sure we missed a lot, you know? Okay, last scene where you're inside the Forgotten Castle. If you look on the left side, there's some stuff that looks out of place to me. They're like rectangles that almost look like side views of candy corn on the wall. Is this where we'll get villains? Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. There is like the one door there, and then there's all those like, I don't know, magic mirror window things happening. That would be really neat if we were able to unlock villains in there, because you do, like, you have Maleficent's throne. Well, now I'm like, there's a whole set of like my brain trying to think about the possibilities. If that's true, that would be so cool. Villains are so unhappy in the valley. That is true. But I mean, a huge part of that is people just going around like giving them a hard time. Like Merlin. I mean, Ursula's just a business lady. It would get them their own space. Oh, you're thinking like there could be like a villain, like whole set of biomes not inviting more villains, but like sending some of them away where they could feel safe and happy. Maybe. Okay, that's a whole world of ideas there that I hadn't been considering at all. I was thinking that we were going to see like the shadow thing like merge with our realm somehow. Yes, I want Maleficent. I want to just be Maleficent, but like I want... She is easily, I think, one of my favorite, if not my top favorite Disney villain. And then, I mean, she can turn into a dragon. I'd also like to see Mad Madam Mim make an appearance. We have Merlin. If we did have some reconciling with the remembering, the forgetting, something with additional villains, I think we need Mad Madam Mim, and because her interacting with Merlin and giving him a hard time seems like it would work for this game. But yes, Maleficent. I mean, everything is like, look at, everything is Maleficent themed. Like, so much so. Like, Maleficent would love to foster a safe space for her villain friends. Yeah, yeah. We were talking about Mim possibly being the reason for the potatoes last night. Okay. Tell me this story, Katie, because, like, I'm intrigued. I mean, she is, like, a witch, and you've got, like, potions and things. Please, please, save. Please, please, save. Okay. I'm gonna... It looks like it loaded, right? Right? I'm gonna hit the go save button. I'm playing on a V1 Switch, so this is one of those moments where it's like, I don't know. Oh, you haven't done any of the potato quests yet? You might want to. We don't know what's going to happen after tomorrow and how that's going to work. There is, if you saw in the patch notes, what did it say? It was like 90% redacted. Or there were 3 different places with redacted. Root vegetables again, redacted. Those, it mean something.
So it gave us like no information except, hey, something with potatoes. It would add plot for the valley, and the other realm could have warring issues, like going to war. That's a lot. But I mean, like, you do have... I started trying to make a video on one of the other updates, and it quickly went, like, video essay. If you look at, like, some of the different imagery and things, and the different songs. But I mean, like, Maleficent was kind of forgotten. That was, like, her whole thing in the cartoon version of the movie. Just a quick idea, but that it would make sense as to why Merlin is so confused. The whole potato thing. Ah, and why he's involved in that in general. She does make potions, this is true. That would be a really fun way to involve her. There's so many possibilities. Like, I've been feeling we're gonna go really, I don't want to say basic, but very much on the, you know, themes of childhood forgetting, going away, thinking back to stuff. That's why we have our shadow selves. But then it also makes me think, you know, when like Sleeping Beauty went away and you had the three fairies put everybody to sleep so that they wouldn't miss her when she wasn't there. Do we have something similar kind of going on here? When we left the valley, everybody's kind of forgetting things. Oh yeah, I would love it if we get to keep the Forgotten Realm and it keeps that aesthetic and that becomes a whole second playable area. That would be really fun. I'm assuming you saw then the Dark Castle skin. I was so excited for that because when we saw that the image reveal with the 6:05 clock on the Forgotten Castle, I was like, can I have this as like an option for my main castle? Because I like the vibe of it. Like, it just looks really nice. Yes, and the tool skins, they look really good. I wish I had money. I also just wish that they were things that didn't cost real person money. Oh, hey, a chest. One of these green chests has been stuck behind Scar's house again. I thought they had finally stopped doing that, but it was over. See, I'm down on my feet for like 2 minutes and I am just like picking up everything I see out of instinct. And I need to start picking up the things that I don't like automate my picking up of, because those are going to be the things that I am missing. You know, I haven't been digging up my sparkly spots for the night shards and dream shards, so I'm kind of hoping I don't have to use a ton of them. But I remember in the update before last, we suddenly needed, I was about to remove the night thorn. I just told you guys I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to do that. We needed like a ridiculous amount of night shards. I play on a V1 Switch. I forgot to put my Switch icon back on my thumbnail in my haste. I've been considering getting it on Mac too, but you'll notice the item limit increase that's coming tomorrow is only available on every other platform except the ones that I personally have access to. So I'm a little bit less interested in getting it a second time on a platform that they don't have that option for. Like, we already knew they were deprioritized, but they are, to be fair, much more complicated to develop for, so I totally understand that. We're gonna open this and hope that it doesn't crash. It's gonna be a coin. Coin. Yeah. I wonder a little bit if... I know part of that, there is a lot of platform bias. There is also a lot of like practical differences in that if you're not familiar with, you're familiar, but you know, if that's not like your thing, the
the way that you port things, I imagine, is different than if somebody was developing it there first on purpose, so it'll function differently. But then, like, Switch and Mac both have, it sounds like from talking to people, a much more involved and lengthier approval process. So even if you got, say, something like an item limit increase, if you got that ready, it's also totally possible that just like Switch and Mac didn't approve it. Like they haven't approved it yet because they're really slow. And there's these extra checks and balances and things. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see how that part of it works since there is cloud save. Like a ton of people play on Switch and PC. So what happens if you change your item limit on PC, you cloud save, and then you open the game on your Switch? Like what happens to your stuff? You have twice as much stuff out? Like where does it all go? Or does it tell you like, hey, your cloud save doesn't work anymore. Go remove half your stuff and then you can open the game on the other one? Like that is the missing piece for me that I'm like, Right, I think we have a few more items in this biome that we can get rid of. I need to move that Dreamlight tree too because we moved it from one place where it was in the way and then I put it in the way in a new place. So not necessarily helpful to do that. Yeah, the new Zelda game. Super complex, lots of stuff, tons of options, and it runs smooth because Nintendo's able to finance their own stuff, develop it in-house, they're working only for their platform, and they can take the extra year to make that work. And they're developing it for one thing. Like the idea that they even started this game by developing it for a ridiculous number of platforms, like, that is a whole different set of work. How do we rotate in this game? This one? Yes. What if this is here? Is this going to be in the way? One of your kids got saved on your cloud save before you got your setup. Oh no. Wait, but like, how does that even happen? Welcome in, Evan. And the jokes. I refuse. Very fun. Wait, how would your kids play in a different account though, right? I'm still pondering your like cloud save dilemma, but I think you can just you'd have to make different Gameloft cloud saves. You probably have to unlink. Honestly, your probably best bet is to like make a new cloud save account and link that to yours, because I don't know if you can unlink theirs or not. Let's see. We're gonna take out that lamp. What else are we gonna remove? Maybe some of those rocks over here, because we don't really need them. Okay, the path. Wait, pathing does not count towards the item limit, or it does? I honestly just don't remember. Yeah, maybe, but so you play on your husband's profile on Xbox. Because you just started on there. Yeah, I do that too with a lot of Xbox things. And then the kids started on your profile because they didn't have one. Oh, I see. That. So I guess on mine, like, because I started by playing on Switch, there's a Gameloft profile that I had to set up to do cloud saves. So it's not a thing that's like based on my Nintendo account. So like when I had to link accounts for Twitch and things. Oh, and it's on your email. And now it's just like, oh yeah. Maybe ask them, can you unlink? Like, is there a thing when you go into the cloud save?
Can you just be like unlink cloud save? And then you'd have to link it to yours, and that is really scary because you'd have to absolutely know. It'll say, hey, it's out of sync. Which one do you want to keep? And you'd have to make sure that you're keeping the right one, which is a big decision because if you pick wrong, then your game is gone. I feel like I'd probably just give up and be like, I'm going to make a new email and it's going to cloud save to that instead. How is there even a piece of wood here? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a light post. I feel like I don't need this much space here. I'm just on a roll with picking things up and putting them away. I'm just like, yep, we'll just put all this stuff away. Because why not? I know it gets crowded in here, so maybe we can put this bush a slightly different place. Now that I don't have all that stuff here, it's probably fine to put it over here. Oh. Yeah, that could be fun. But I hope you get that sorted out. I wish they would tell you more when you're setting up a game as to like how the accounts work. See, look at all the new furniture I'm getting simply picking things up that had never been picked up before. I forgot I took out this gazebo, so maybe we take out like these glowy flowers, or should we move? Maybe I'll just move that one. Okay, we'll save before I go back into it. I think I have part of this song recorded because it's like an instant. Oh, I know that one. I wish they would give me like the soundtrack to this game, the streamer friendly soundtrack, because it would make making videos so much easier. Does this go this way or do I turn it? I don't even remember. Because I took out the one that was here and I don't know. What's on the ground here? Is this a flower or a dig spot? It's gotta be a flower because I can't put it down on that. Okay, that tree's been there forever, it's gonna stay. This is still uncomfortably crowded, but I'm not sure. I guess we could move. I don't know where to put the banana plant. Maybe we just put both banana plants next to each other. I cannot do that. We'll just put one on this side. There we go. This is fine. I can still... Like, there's still obstacles and I'm used to them, but there's not the, like, abundance of stuff that I couldn't run through before. Okay, the mountain is still in the way. That's what it's for. These night thorns will hopefully be gone tomorrow. I think I'm gonna pick everything that's in Wally's garden. I keep forgetting that now that I have the chest there, that's something that I should do. And that way if I suddenly need whatever vegetable, I probably have some of it just from doing this, even if I haven't been super smart about planting things. Because I have not been farming a ton, and I haven't really been farming much at all outside of pumpkins. So I'm kind of glad that there isn't like harvest 500 cotton and 500 cucumbers or something. I would be far behind on those. We can finally cook Dream Fizz tomorrow and see what that is. Should put these further away because you can't open them if you're standing in the garden. So the way that works. Why do I still have stuff in my pockets? Oh, because I had all those pebbles, and pebbles don't come from here. Do I have anything that goes in this box? Some rocks. I don't need this much wood.
I can't run from my past.
Actually, you never know. You might need like a zillion softwood tomorrow, and I won't have it. Oh, okay, Sunlit Plateau. We do have a green chest behind Scar's house that we could move, but also I put out all of the items that you get from the Lion King quest from Simba and Nala, just so we could look at them, and I never put them away, so I should probably put those away.
I think it should let me move the chest, and I don't think that it does. But like, you see where this chest is? You see how I can almost walk right up to it? Well, I can't because the game said so, and it keeps putting things there. You won't let me drop this on the clay? Can you just move the house? Okay, that's where his house is for the moment. So we can go get the chest. Maybe I should just leave it there. But stuff always spawns in his doorway. Like, that's where those night thorns go. And then, why is it spawning stuff behind it? It's just a coin this whole time. We have hardly any softwood right now. Well then, you go and pick up all the softwood, for sure. You never know when you're gonna need it. Pulling it a few squares away from everything. Maybe I should do that. But in order to do that, I need to clean up, and I'm lazy. Let's see. It's probably what I should do is just leave enough space so that I can walk behind it when it eventually decides to spawn thing. Game. Just a little bit more control. A little more precision in the controls. Love that. Okay. This part, and sorry for all of the moving everywhere. So it's also been putting stuff back here, and this is another mining route. We found a blue egg behind it. Did that? Am I not surprised? I still am like, how did people get so many of the blue eggs? I have one near my house. Oh, I forgot there was even a Dreamlight tree on this side. That's the original too. Alright, so I really like this waterfall thing. Is there a rock? There's a rock behind it. So maybe we move it somewhere else. I have Pride Rock over here. I put you here somewhere, maybe? I guess I still have to get behind Pride Rock and in front of this, so maybe not there. There are no rocks on this wall, though, right? No! Clicked it too many times. Oh, but this is where the walk over is. And there's night thorns. It's not letting me put it down anywhere. So I have just not quite enough room. I spent forever making sure that this kind of fit with the things that were here. And I wonder if I can make them both fit. Alright, let's move this one. Just, okay. Alright, who else wants to get in the way? We'll move the cherry tree because we don't need that to be here. Move this one down. I've still got a night thorn though, and the tree. I like the tree. See? Gives us nice shadows and things. Hi Ryan, welcome in. Alright, where's the thing I was just playing with? My waterfall. There it is. I would keep the waterfall here if there wasn't a rock right behind it. And I was thinking it could go by their house, but I am starting to think maybe that is not my best option. Game, let me move stuff. Maybe like it fits here technically, but maybe not. Where else have we got? There's nothing going on over here. This could be fine. We have the picnic tables here. You haven't gotten your Dreamlight chest in 2 days? Like you've logged into the game and haven't been able to find it? Or you just haven't picked it up? Because like, I have a really hard time finding them. The game has decided this is where the waterfall goes. If you'll notice, it's not letting me move it anywhere else. No! Give it back! Hasn't been there. They hide, but also make sure it's connected to the internet because mine yesterday and today was like, it was having trouble finding the servers, which is what made me think we might be close to an update. No idea that we were this close
to the update, but, you know. Let's try this again. Come on, come on. Inch over, back where you were. I was okay with that placement. Okay, what is the red thing that it's like can't go over? Is there like vanilla planted there that I can't see? I'm gonna save this, I think, and go check and see. I don't think I've found a moonstone chest today, but I haven't been to all the biomes. Oh, this is so bright over here. I feel like I need to put one of the normal trees back. How close is this? Yeah, you can definitely still fit things here. Oh, you can walk all the way around it. I don't want to. Thinking maybe put a normal sized tree? Because this is going to be not efficient for... This is normally where I run through with all the big tall trees and collect all the wood in this biome. So yeah, I don't know. There was a small square here. I guess it's one of the things I just picked up is why I couldn't move that any further. Wait, was that a Dreamlight? No, it's just collection because I've been picking up so much new stuff. Wait, crafting? We had a red dot on crafting. Did I pick up something that is craftable? I wish I'd paid attention so I could see what it was. Oh, the little... those things. Because I picked it up, I thought I already knew how to craft those, though. I was pretty sure I already knew how to craft those. Oh. I have not been looking at Discord, but there is another game news post. Okay. So they say there are patch notes. No. Okay, so Gameloft news for Disney Dreamlight Valley that they just posted in their server. So we already know tomorrow, June 7th, 9 a.m. the update launches. We've seen the trailer, we found the patch notes, right? They have a launch delay for the Mac version. So I'm really happy that I wasn't planning on playing it on the Mac version tomorrow, but if you are, they discovered a minor issue that will prevent them from launching the Mac version of Update 5 on June 7th. They're working on it, hope to have an update to the Mac release timing soon. Thank you for your patience. They say note, if you are a Mac user with crossplay enabled and load Update 5 on another platform, attempting to play on Mac before a fix has been developed will release in an error screen on the Mac. It won't affect your other platforms, and once they get the update, it will be resolved. That is really unfortunate. I was very happy with Gameloft for going for the M1, the Apple Silicone Macs. I sort of thought they would just release a Mac version on Steam so that we could benefit from all the Steam sales and everything else, but they did it as a native, the standalone Mac app going through the App Store, which is like 50 extra checks and things to have to deal with. But this is not the first time that things have not, like everybody else gets something and then Mac doesn't. I wonder if this is part of the reason that we had been waiting and waiting for a date because they were waiting on whatever this is. Or maybe they thought it was approved or thought it was fixed and it wasn't, but that's really important to take note of. If you play on Mac, you will not be getting Update 5 tomorrow. And that's unfortunate. If you play on more than one platform and Mac is one of them, go cloud save on everything and make sure that your non-Mac platform is the most up-to-date and play it tomorrow there, but do not go play on your Mac after Update 5 releases until they have a fix for it if you're playing cloud save on something else. They also just posted that in 2 tweets on Twitter. The full thing is in the Discord, and then they have also posted the patch notes in the Discord. I'm just scanning it because they put a text version in Discord, not just a link, so I wonder a little bit if there's anything in there. I don't see anything different. Yeah, okay, so that is a really big deal. Especially because I have like almost bought the Mac version like 5 times, and honestly the thing that has stopped me most of the time is just not remembering what my Apple ID password was at the time, and was like, all right, maybe I just won't do it. But every time I see something like that, I'm like, no. Like, I want it to work. I want to be able to do all the things like everybody else. Yeah, so there are a number of other things that are coming up along with that. Ugh. And that camera turn was, again, that's not me. That was the game taking over my Joy-Cons. Anything else I should move around in this game? Probably. What is this? Why do I have random clay? This is my original Dreamlight fruit tree. I guess maybe I'll just leave it there. Oh, I was gonna I moved this oasis to make room for the other one, and then didn't end up putting it here, so now it's just kind of out there. It's probably fine. This coin lives here, because that's where it decided to spawn, and I can't get it. Just lives here, by the pond, for fun. Alright, we're gonna put stuff away in here, and then I think I'm gonna go check on the other side in the forest, or no, you know what, we should go to the Forgotten Lands, because that's gonna be one of the most important ones, and then the other side. Okay. I had a pop-up on my screen that made it so I couldn't see anything for a moment. Save before we go up there. Take some last looks at the complete dragon before I take at least part of it apart. Especially if we're gonna have to remove all the fires in the Forgotten Lands for the story, which I think is a possibility. You know, they're currently serving as the dragon's eyes, and not easy to get to, so the game might be taking out the dragon tomorrow anyway. I'm thinking I might remove this bush. But, okay, yes, I like you, Fox, but I'm actually just trying to pick stuff up right now. This is my darkwood harvest area. So these are the only 2 real trees. Everything else are these trees, which we got as part of the star path. Just so that it's easy to see and find the darkwood. It's been working. Oh, hey. I almost didn't see that, but here is my moonstone chest. I have had them like partially spawned inside other items, like halfway into a tree trunk or something. Alright. We will save, we will look at the dragon, and then we will start putting away parts of the dragon. I'm holding down like other buttons trying to make this work, and it's like, that's not how that's done here. Alright, so if you haven't seen this before, there is like, we did this during a live stream, and then there's a speed build of it. This is my pumpkin dragon, that's why my pumpkin patch is different looking. You do have this big rock thing that you can't move in the middle of Forgotten Lands, and I wonder a little bit if something's gonna happen with that. So this works really well, and I do make a lot off of this pumpkin dragon, but this top part is difficult to move around, and I thought we were really careful with the way that I kind of had built things that we didn't really have empty squares, but I keep finding things that have spawned in the middle of the dragon. I found a villager. Minnie was spawned in the middle of the dragon and wandering around, and I couldn't get to her. So I think when we're talking about Forgotten Lands centric story and things like that, it's probably in my best interest to take it away. Because like the horns up here especially are in the way. It's kind of sad to take it away because it's a face, but those, you can see we have the green fires as the eyes. So I'm assuming we're gonna get rid of those fires anyway as part of the update quest. So we'll just make them easier to get to. I won't have to extinguish its eyes directly. I feel like, oh, okay. Wait a minute, was something strange? So, let's zoom in. Okay, there they are. I was gonna say, like, this area all looked empty, but I knew that it was lined with candles, so you didn't really get the full view because I don't have it set to evening, so you can't see it with all the lights on, but all of this stuff lights up, and then these are outlined by candles. At least we have building it on another live stream and the speed build of it, so it's been recorded. I have the photos, so it's okay to take it down. I feel like decorating for me in this game is a lot more of make a silly thing and take it apart. Like Animal Crossing, stuff I build, I rarely take it apart. I mean, I do sometimes, but like my original island, like there's something I made, I think like April or June of 2020 that's still there. Oh, hey, well, we might have enough of the lions after taking them out of here that I could actually make a lion cub nightlight lined path in the, oh, this is see, the flower spawn there. In the Sunlit Plateau, which is something I've been thinking of doing. Oh, we have a note on the item limit toggle can be turned on via high-end device, then synced with your game on Switch. Doing so will keep the amount of items you have placed in the valley while playing on your Switch. However, it may cause more crashes due to the Switch's lower memory limit. That's a lie, it's just due to the way that the game is made, but sure. Should you be experiencing these crashes? No, come on. I have to get my thing. Should you be experiencing these crashes on Switch due to this setting being turned on, you'll have to go back on your higher end device, remove the objects, toggle the higher limit off, and resync your game to reverse the changes. So that is what they have officially said so far about the item limit. That new feature for the higher end devices. Again, leaving out Mac, but interesting. So that's where I'm like, let me turn it on for Switch and let me see. I'm happy to experiment crashing it, you know? I'm also just like load the things different, but I imagine that is way more work than I'd like it to be. What's going on over here? Oh, those are flowers. So if you do have it on both, if you turn it on your PC, it will still be there on Switch. They're just like, it might crash more. And if it does, you'll have to go fix it on your other platform. Which is interesting approach. I'm curious how that ends up working out. I'm also like, if it doesn't crash on Switch, will you let other Switch players make that determination? Because I'm kind of like, could we have like a warning set? Like maybe my item limit will turn like red when I surpass this current item limit, but then I would be permitted to try it? Or maybe you will stop spawning in the random stuff? Because like, with the respawning of the ice and the stumps, we actually added a lot of things in the valley that tally into that item limit that we didn't have before. Was this another flower? So like it kind of restricted it more than where it was because we have those new kinds of things spawning all the time. It'd be nice if you could like adjust some of the in-game spawns too.
I feel like I'm very low on Dreamlight. I have 80 something thousand. I'm used to having a standard like 125,000 as my like standard bank, and then I apparently made more more chests and things than I was paying attention to, and I haven't really been able to make it back, but I also haven't tried really hard. So I need to pay way more attention to earning Dreamlight. Because that'll be gone really quickly if they decide to make me use it for, I don't know, anything? Yeah, but you still have... I feel like you probably still have more earning opportunities, if that makes sense. But I guess you also have more things that you'll have to use it on, like different realms and stuff. But yeah, I am definitely behind on my Dreamlight. I wish that there were more like high value Dreamlight tasks. What is this? There's something... Okay, the top view on the spices sometimes just looks so strange. We've got this. Got our dream fruit there. Okay, it looks kind of interesting this way. I sort of like that. All right, the pillars over here. Is there any more stuff? Oh, I keep getting stuck in this area. What could I... Did I already fix it? I remember taking some stuff out. Maybe I did. So it was getting really annoying because I'd run over there and then I'd be like, I can't get through. All right, please save. I know it doesn't like saving the dragon. It tends to rearrange everything over here. Oh, it's so weird and empty. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, Dreamlight. Oh, we're almost to 90,000. I still haven't been able to mine 2 minerals. All right, I think I have a ton to do to prepare for tomorrow, both in-game and not in-game. Like, I still haven't made our new starting sim screen and stuff, so I need to go do that. So I think we will end here. If you missed anything, the update drops tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be streaming it tomorrow. Probably not at 9 a.m. Probably sometime between 9:30 and 10:30 I'll start. I want to make sure that it actually downloads and is functional before I start. So hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow. If you missed the beginning of stream, we went through... There was a massive trailer, not massive, it's a minute and a half, but it is jam-packed full of stuff about the update that was released. So we went through that, we looked at it a couple times, talked about what we saw, went over the patch notes, which are available publicly out by Gameloft. So you can read through those to have a better idea of stuff that is coming. Make sure you cloud save. Make sure all of your cloud saves are up to date. Strongly recommend not removing your night thorns today so that you have more tomorrow, because those are often, like, remove 30 night thorns has frequently been a star path task, but the star path, as far as we know, will be starting tomorrow with update 5. Hoard all of your stuff, all of your money, all of your Dreamlight, you know, keep it around for tomorrow if you can. I might suggest, if you have the Forgotten Lands open, maybe plant a bunch of pumpkins just in case you end up wanting them tomorrow. And if you play on Mac, make sure that you have cloud saved, and if you play on a second platform other than Mac, I would plan to play the update tomorrow on that, and don't sync it back to your Mac until they fix it, because it sounds like the update will not be available on Mac tomorrow like it is for everybody else, unfortunately. Anything else that we missed? I think that's everything. Tons of so much stuff. I don't know where we will start with everything tomorrow because there's just so much to choose from. But we'll figure it out tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.